It is my biggest prayer that Nigeria will never happen to you. Sometimes, when that statement or prayer is uttered, some of us do not really attach importance to it. But the truth is like, may Nigeria never happen to me, and may Nigeria never happen to you that you're watching me. You see, most of the people that we tend to look up there who tend to be our leaders care less about us. I listened to Peter Obi lamenting with regards to his younger brother's company that was demolished in Lagos, and a lot of things crept into my mind. That if people could have the courage and the balls to do this to the Obi's family, what about people like us? Let's assume that Obi's brother is not having someone like him. That means that said individual is grounded for life. That implies that a lot of people in this country, our government agency, people who claim to be rich in our society, has made them become poor in life. May Nigeria never happen to us. Now, to the meat of the matter. I saw Peter Obi lamenting with regards to how his brother's company was demolished and he was not allowed to take anything out of the company. And the letter that was issued with regards to the demolition of the property was not properly presented. So a lot of things are fishy with regards to that. But I have a lot to say, yeah, with regards to what happened here. But before I proceed, I want you to watch the video.
Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US. And my younger brother told me an agency wants to see me. And I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Next Food Limited, the land they own for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said they're the owner, that they have got injunction and that they're about to start demolishing it. I said, okay, we go to court. That they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday evening, he called me, said they removed the roof. They brought 3 tractors, put out and demolishing everywhere as fast as they can. And I said, no. I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all effort for them to enter there, they will refuse even enter. Ask the people, they want to authorize it to the money. They said I've cut injunction that the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. He just gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the cut injunction and see who the owner is, the person who is now claiming is sued? They gave me the cut injunction. The cut injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown person?
This is nothing to me but pure wickedness. This is nothing to me but pure wickedness. Pure wickedness. How do we just get this law? How do we get this law in our country? How did we get law in our country? Whereby people will be doing things based on tribe. And I don't want anybody to come and tell me one useless Yoruba or Igbo things here. Let's approach things, let's just address things the way they are now. If any useless Yoruba, if any Yoruba person come and can't talk, they give justification for this, I go face you back. Let's talk this matter because before you say anything, put yourself in the shoes of this person. The first thing first that needs to be done, the government of Lagos State, if she's not involved in all of this, must have an independent investigator or investigation must be conducted with regards to this. Those who are involved in this satanic act must be made to face the full wrath of the law. Since they have the guts to demolish someone's factory that has been there for more than 15 years, for crying out loud, what crime has Peter Obi younger brother did commit that will make these people go after him like this? If the government of Lagos State is not trying to settle a score with Peter Obi based on the fact that they believe that it's countering their oga, which is Tinubu, then someone who must do the needful. He's 60 years old, he's getting to his grave bit by bit, so he must begin to right the wrong which he has done in the past. That of Lekki Toll Gate is still fresh in our minds. How will investor want to invest in our country when they see that a governor can wake up, a president can wake up any morning and choose to demolish your company? This doesn't work in a sane society, and this needs to stop. Number 2, the National Judicial Council has to need to come very hard on this quack judge who actually gave them this particular order to go and demolish a property where the said person who owned the property was not given fair hearing. This is not law. In law, we were made to realize that there is the opportunity for fair hearing. Both parties in dispute must be given fair hearing. But for the judge not to give fair hearing to Peter Obi's brother, it shows that the judge himself is corrupt. Number three, why is it that the time frame that was given was not even up to 3 days? It was served a letter probably on Monday, and they said Monday you start demolition of the property, and you did not even allow him to go there and unpack his machineries. It shows that it has been planned beforehand. So whatever happened there is just a kangaroo. That's why I'm trying to say that if someone is not aware of this, or the local government of that particular district is not aware of it, then the government need to come very hard on these land grabbers. Let's just give the government in power in Lagos State a benefit of a doubt that they don't know about it. But Governor Sanwo-Olu needs to put on his thinking cap, at least for once, do what is right and appropriate, because posterity will speak about you even when you are not there. The Igbos should begin to think inwards. The Igbos should begin to think inwards. I have said it ad infinitum, and if Yoruba want to go and enter Lagoon, may they go enter Lagoon. Without the Igbos, Lagos will not have been what Lagos is today. If Yoruba decides to be an ingrate, then the Igbos must begin to think inwards by trying to see that they begin to decentralize by taking some of their factory to the eastern part of Nigeria. That is very important, because these things like this have been happening before now. It's because Peter Obi is a man of honor. Because we know Peter Obi, that's why we're hearing this. It has been happening. Igbos have been manhandled in Lagos State for a very long time. In fact, after the last presidential election, the way Igbos were treated in Lagos, or are treated in Lagos now, doesn't make sense at all. They are treated as if they are non-Nigerians, but they are adding economic value to Lagos State. So the Igbos should begin to think inwards how they have to begin to go back. They can go to Ogun State, go to Ondo State, go to Ibadan, where people will accept them better off than what is happening in Lagos. What happened to Igbo in Lagos is arrant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. The other point I want to raise here, all the 5 eastern governors in the southeast, you know where. I don't know what you guys sit and discuss on. What do you discuss? What do you discuss? Do you discuss about your people, or all you discuss is just to decamp to APC? Why is it that you guys can take loan to go and buy cars for yourself? You can take loan to go and do White Elephant project. Why can't you take loan and tell the federal government they have to give you the right to have a seaport in the eastern part of Nigeria? You don't need to take goods always to Lagos and clear goods from Lagos. You can do that in Onitsha. You can do that in Onitsha. Why can't you put pressure on the federal government to get this? Do you have the water? You can do this in Onitsha. You can do this in Onitsha, but you guys will not do it, because all you guys are bothered about is your second term, or you want to become minister after leaving as governor, or you want to become a senator after leaving as governor, which doesn't make sense to me. What is the eastern governor? What are they doing? What are all the rich men in the eastern part of Nigeria? What are you guys doing? It is not everything you wait for the government to do for you. There are things you need to contribute and tell the government, we are ready to do this ourselves. Let the world know that you have been telling the federal government that you want to have a seaport and the government is not allowing you to do that. Then let's see what will happen in this country. This country is not meant for Yoruba or outside alone. This country is meant for every tribe, even to the minority of the minority in this country. The Igbos must not be treated as if they are nobody in this country. And this must not go without being challenged. Peter Obi, the Obis should go to the court of law and challenge this illegal and illegitimate act by whosoever has done this. And that person must be made to face the full wrath of the law. Nigeria is not a banana republic, and we are drifting into lawlessness, and people will not speak with regards to that. What kind of rubbish, what kind of nonsense is happening in this country? Failure to speak against ill that is done to your brother, a day will come, such ill will be meted to you and nobody will speak in your defense. This rubbish has to stop. If this is a personal vendetta against Peter Obi, it doesn't add water. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It shows Sanwo-Olu is a man of low minds if he's involved in all of this. I'm giving him a benefit of doubt that he's not involved in all of this. So he needs to come very hard. Peter Obi might not be your ally today, but it might be your ally tomorrow. So in politics, we don't have permanent friends or permanent enemy. How do you expect foreign investors to look at Nigeria? How do you expect them to come and invest in Nigeria? You just wake up one morning, destroy people's company. You don't even put into account or into cognizance people working there. The number of people who are feeding from this set of individuals. The government cannot create jobs. The government cannot provide jobs. Then you are destroying the little one with God. Now, no way for this country. Guys, I'll see you soon. But don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to hit the share button.